Here's how we start this podcast. It goes 1, 2, 3. You're good.
You're good.
1, 2, 3. You're good. 1, 2, 3. You're good. Right, Em?
Yeah.
Live to tell, homies.
We're back again.
See ya.
Are we done? Is that it? Since all of to tell this week.
Into the. I think you can still hear.
We're off to a solid start as per usual.
Let's go.
All right. So fantastic. So Jimmy John's decided to make its own brand of wine in conjunction for like a new sandwich that they're rolling out.
Own brand of lime?
Wine. Alcohol.
Not lime.
No, wine.
It's like, man, that takes guts to create a new plant.
create a new lime.
Okay.
So it's like a new sandwich that's like a French sandwich, even though it's not a French sandwich. It's an Italian sandwich on a baguette, in my personal opinion. It's salami, provolone, capicola, and butter on a baguette. It's literally an Italian sandwich on different bread.
But why is that wine?
Because it's like the promo behind it. You can order it online. You can't order it in store.
You can't order wine.
In store.
You can order wine online?
Yes. As a part of the promotion of this new Frenchie sandwich that they're rolling out.
So you get wine.
And then it's a Pinot Noir called Vin de Sandwich.
That sounds disgusting. You
Yes,
know what that
it does.
sounds like? Like someone that has eating issues and then they take a sip of like a chug of wine and they put it down and you can see the crunkles of food in there.
Gross, yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yikes.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Boom. Not a good idea. Next.
No. All right.
Stop. All these stupid companies creating wine. Done. Yes. Rosé, Bay, May, today.
Theme of my May. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. I found another way to talk about Kim Kardashian for celebrity.
Okay.
All right. So she called out Jack in the Box on social media and she was like, she didn't at them and she didn't say what happened, but she was like, I have a serious problem. You need to email me, like check your DMs. She did this on Twitter. But then like a whole bunch of other brands chimed in. Like I think Wendy's was one, obviously, that was like, who even goes there, like type of thing. Like a whole bunch of other brands chimed in on it. But I guess Jack in the Box is lucky that they never said what actually went down. Because like if Kim Kardashian puts your brand on blast, it's going to hurt you. Kylie Jenner called out Snapchat on Twitter and they lost $1 billion.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Are you sure this isn't something like
some BS?
Yeah, and who the F is...
Why the hell would Kim Kardashian be partnering with Jack in the Box?
Yeah, but who is she to be like, you need to answer me right now?
She's Kim Kardashian.
That gives you no permission.
Oh, I mean, customers do it.
Yeah. And do they call them then?
The customers?
Let's try that. Who are we gonna message? Let's see if I can do it on my Instagram.
Okay. I doubt that you're gonna. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on how big their community management team is.
Who should Burger King?
Burger King.
Jason loves Burger King, so I can't hurt that relationship. All right, I'm gonna do this later.
Okay.
I gotta figure that out.
We'll test it and we'll report back. It's a good experiment, actually.
I don't like that. Like, you still put them on blast.
Right.
Get out of here.
I know.
And frankly, if you're Jack in the Box, yes, you're right. You should. If Kim Kardashian called here, someone would call her back. Oh, I should have seen if we could find her cell phone number through that thing.
Yeah, we could try.
All right, maybe.
All right.
Gonna add that. What did she say?
Matt hit 20.
Oh, Matt hit 20. That means nothing to you guys out there in the world.
Yeah, I know.
But
It means
Matthew,
something to us in here.
There's a guy on our team, on our PR team, that hit 20 interviews for the week. His name, we're going to fake call it Matt, just so that we're going to use that as a fake name because we don't want anybody to go recruit him.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Matt,
quote unquote. Oh, that's funny.
He gets to go to New York City with the tray of us next week.
Or does he get to go to New Jersey? TBD.
Dude.
He already knows.
He's one of 4 people that watch this thing. He watches on Saturday mornings with his mom and his aunts.
Not anymore. City Matt doesn't live like that.
Are you kidding me? Didn't you hear what City Matt did?
I did hear it.
Yeah, City Matt
We're going to stop talking about you, Matt. All right. Cash money. So Uber Eats is debating doing like a subscription. So it would be like $9.99 a month. And then it basically would shake up other players in the third-party delivery space.
So it's like Amazon Prime.
Yes.
Okay. I can get behind that idea.
So it waives the service fee that would be 15% of the cost of an order for $9.99 a month. If you order a ton of Uber Eats, why not?
I still think there's going to get this moment where restaurant brands have to rebel because they're frustrated at the cost that they're paying to third-party delivery. It's interesting. We were talking with one of our clients about it. I said, I'm writing a column about, I think it was not Smash Burger. What's the one?
Whataburger, Wahlburger.
No, right here.
Right here?
Shake Shack.
Oh, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack said they're announcing that they're going to increase their delivery prices. And I was like, I think that's garbage because the product that you get here is vastly different than the product that you get in the restaurant. It's a lower quality product, period. And in a restaurant, you get the experience of actually going somewhere. So you're paying for the real estate. And then I said this to one of our clients. They're like, yeah, but we have no more margins. So this is going to turn dangerous back to the customer because if everyone starts raising their prices and now the customer has to pay more to have food delivered to their house that tastes, the quality decreases.
Yeah.
And we talk about the celebration of prices. Someone's going to have to figure this out.
True.
Maybe hot trucks.
I don't know.
Yeah, but that doesn't the product is in like a Grubhub themed truck that gets delivered so that keeps the food closer to what it needs to be. But the reality is part of Grubhub's beauty is they access the general public like Uber did to say wherever. You can be a delivery driver for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting. I like the concept. I think it makes sense from a Grubhub standpoint. I'm saying from a bigger picture business standpoint, there's going to have to be more disruption here to even this out.
All right.
Yeah.
Forward thinking.
Yep.
So JetBlue was the first airline that did free Wi-Fi. So now Delta's going to start testing the same service. It's basically the fact that airlines are going to have to start catching up to give people free Wi-Fi because people are tired of paying $8 on Southwest, $12 on American. Like,
how much was your last Southwest flight?
Like the flight itself, round trip?
Yeah.
Over $1,000.
Total. What was the total? Not over $1,000. Like, what was the exact? Like, Price is Right. You gotta get this number right. What is the right number?
For just my ticket or for Emily's ticket too? Am I overthinking this? It was like for one way.
One way. Yep.
It was like $584. Well, it would have been like $592 with Wi-Fi.
The point I'm making, I'm surprised that you knew that specific.
I booked it.
Fair. The point I'm making, like, just like all these places, like you go and stay at an Embassy Suites, they're not giving you free breakfast, dum-dums. Right. All they did is increase the price of the hotel room to offset it, and you think and feel good because you picked their place because you get a free buffet in the morning.
I know.
Everybody needs to do this. Everybody wants Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So just increase the damn price of the ticket. And these free bag crap,
$8 isn't going to make or break
I'm
it.
sure at some point airlines were like, we'll give free bags. And they're like, we're going to start charging for bags. No, just raise the price of the ticket and keep the free damn bags. Like, this isn't brain surgery. Get it together.
Prices for plane tickets are aggressively expensive right now. Moving on. Friend or foe?
The price is wrong, bitch.
I've actually never, I don't know, I've never seen the prices.
Where's that from?
Happy Gilmore, but I don't know if it's a bitch.
It is. You know why? You know why I know that?
I don't like it.
It's my ringtone when I was freshman in...
Throwback to ringtones, man.
Freshman in college.
Yeah.
And I forgot to turn my ringer off, and I had an awful teacher, and she was boring the whole class.
Oh, no.
And it just went off. And it kept on, it goes, the price is wrong, bitch. And kept on saying it over and over again.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
man.
Adam Sandler to Bob Barker.
I think I saw it once.
There's a great documentary about Price is Right on Netflix I watched. It's very fascinating. It's worth watching.
I've never seen the Prices Right.
Endorsed.
I'll check it out. All
probably
right.
not.
Probably not is right. All right. Friend or foe? So Target is trying to keep up with Amazon. So I know that we talk about Amazon a lot and what they're doing in the space. So Target did have a really strong Q1. So they had same store and digital sales increase 42%.
That's big.
Yeah. So they're basically trying to figure out how to leverage their footprint. Like a brand name like Target is a huge name. We'll see how it goes. But like, if I don't know how people are going to create more value than Amazon Prime.
With everything but. Here's what I mean. I saw that Amazon or Target was testing out something with man, I'm struggling. What is that whale brand?
Vineyard Vines.
Yeah.
They've done it with Lilly Pulitzer too.
Okay. So smart. So you start pulling in sub brands that the collective have to charge for shipping, but or the individual has to charge for shipping, but as a collective, there's
Right.
more power. So if they start turning into an aggregate of everything but,
Mm-hmm.
there might be a story there of pulling together clothing retail or cosmetics or things
Yeah.
that could make it competitive. But they're smart to be having that conversation. That's a conversation Blockbuster ignores when Netflix is coming at them. So
True.
way to go, Target.
All right. Heating up.
Heating up.
So in your column this week, it's talking about how PR, as we know it, is dead, and what the future of the industry is going to look like. And
Yeah, I was just reading back that column because I wrote it such a long time ago because that's how I write my columns. Did we start that clock? Great. How much time do I have?
2:40.
Perfect. I have a call coming up in a few minutes, everybody. So I'm gonna stay.
it's good that we're
true to this.
wasting more time.
PR shifting. Here's why. Newsrooms are closing or shrinking. They're declining, partly because the reason editorial existed is because there's advertising. Publishers are smart. I mix advertising and editorial. All of a sudden I got revenue coming in and I can get the readers engaged. So if I can keep the readers engaged, then they might read the ads. If they read the ads and go buy it, then my advertisers will advertise more. The model is very simple. The model is still happening today that you create content on Facebook. All of us are creating content on Facebook. The advertisers are buying ads in the middle of it. We're engaging an audience with our content. Advertisers get to reap the benefits because we're pulling them in there. All of this is the same. None of this methodology is new.
Yeah.
But what's happening is when the newsroom is declining or decreasing or laying people off because the amount of advertising that's coming in that is kind of garbage, that is like buy my bagel, and it's hard to attribute success to that ad. You don't need as much editorial content because the audience is shrinking, your staff is shrinking. So that means the future of PR is going to have to change alongside this. And my belief is that PR all along was this term that got segmented out to itself. But the reality is it's all encompassing. This is public relations. Advertising is public relations. Marketing is public relations. Social is public relations. It's a relationship with the public on how you're presenting your brand message. So my belief is that this new thing, content marketing is going to come in and it's going to centralize the way that PR behaves. So now if it's a little bit of everything is the way that we deliver out stories, which in essence, that's what the news media has always been. It's been sports, lifestyle, news, business. It's happening in our world in just a different scope. And by the way, all of us in this room we're influencers.
Yep.
We are, because an influencer is anyone that can influence someone. And we're journalists because we can share news faster. Tomorrow's newspaper is turning irrelevant because it's yesterday's news. So this is going to force change in PR. I think attribution, understanding how PR works, that it might be a single moment that stretches over a long period of time that you just don't know how to track it. Now we're getting better with Google tracking to be able to say, hey, I read this article today and now I interacted with it a year later. So every indicator is showing that this industry is going to get disrupted, and the PR firms, the PR firms that don't evolve are going to be the ones that die. They will get blockbustered.
See ya. We'll still be here.
Is that the end?
Yeah.
Hey guys, see you in New York next week.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a
looking
lot of
forward
shooting.
to it. Anybody that's going to be out there, come stop by our booth number. I don't know what our booth number is.
Nor do I.
Right. Swing on by. Emily will be there, probably not talking to you because she doesn't talk on this anymore. She just snapped her fingers, and we're out.
Bye.